Good day. Spirits are high. Guys are working hard, and we got 1% better today at least. The guys did a nice job. What questions you have?
I know it's still OTAs, but Nelson Aguilar looked like he had a pretty good day. What did you kind of see from him during this all?
Yeah, you saw today pretty much what we've seen all the way through, Jamison. He's been on point. He's been here, pretty much every day. He's missed a few days here and there for personal reasons, but he's a talented guy, former first-round pick. He looks it. Rangy, big catch radius, all the things you saw today, I feel like he's been doing all along.
Hey, Coach, I know it's been just a few weeks, but what is the thing that stands out the most when you watch all the rookies from film, like before the draft and now on the field?
You do. You try to see what's going to carry over. What you saw on tape is going to carry over to what you see out here, and I would say pretty much all the guys look a little better even. They look in this environment, they look smooth, they're moving well, they're learning. All the guys are learning well. So we're happy with those guys. All the rookies are doing a good job. Now it's rehearsal right now. It's not really competitive. So we'll see once the pads come on and once it gets competitive, we'll know more. Another former first-round pick, obviously, and you know what you find out about guys, and knew a little bit, but we never been around him. Really a determined guy, wants to be really good. Physical practice, worked hard in the workout, came out here, pretty much knew what he was doing. After getting here less than 24 hours ago, he didn't make a mistake out there. I think that says a lot about who he is. So he'll be in the mix. We'll let him compete and see how he does.
John, looking at that wide receiver room, that was clearly an area of focus for you guys this offseason. How are you feeling about the competition in that room?
Yeah, it's a good question. I'm really not feeling the competition yet because we're not really competitive yet. I'm feeling good about the work ethic of the guys that are out here doing it. I know the guys that aren't here, one or two, whatever it is, guys, I know they're working hard to get in shape. We'll see them next week. But the guys are doing a good job learning the offense, practicing quick, practicing fast, and just I'm excited about it. But, like you said, once training camp comes around, we'll know more.
John, what's your overall assessment of just these 3 weeks of guys learning as much of the offense as they can right now at the time?
I think it's pretty darn good. I'm really happy with the coaching staff. I think the guys have been determined. We're trying to expand upon the idea of being a student of the game. Every guy understanding how they can improve in that area. And some guys are great at it. Some guys can learn from other guys, those kind of things. And I also think the coaching staff has done a really good job of creating a system that's learnable, that ties together well but still very flexible in what we can do. I think Todd's leading the charge with all the guys. They're all very good teachers, a lot of energy, a lot of dialogue expected back and forth, which I like to see.
John, what was your reaction with J.K. Dobbins put out a series of tweets almost, I think it was last week, saying kind of speculated his uncertainty about his future. What was kind of your reaction?
Yeah, I didn't really have any reaction because I didn't look at it, but Chad told me about it, and basically I guess it was, I want to be back, but I don't know. Is that what it was? I'd probably agree. We want him back, but who knows the future? So nobody knows the future. If somebody can tell me whether J.K. is going to be back next year, I'd like to know if you're certain about it. But who knows anything about anything? I know J.K. when he gets back here will be determined, excited. He will work hard. His energy will be high. I know he'll be in great shape because I know who he is as a person, and I expect great things out of him this year.
John, we're talking to Kyle Hamilton after you. As of right now, do you envision him being mostly in one of those traditional dedicated safety roles, or do you think we'll see him still a lot of nickel this year?
He's not going to be the nickel, per se. He'll be a safety, traditional safety role, probably not in our defense because we move our guys around. Our safeties are rushing the passer. They're playing linebacker. They're running from on the line of scrimmage back to the deep middle. We do a lot with those guys. So the fact that he's able to do all that really helps us be who we want to be on defense.
John, you mentioned earlier in the offseason about Faalele potentially being a candidate at left guard. We've seen him move around. Yeah. Just what are you seeing in his development now going into year 2?
Yeah, I think we're just going to try to give him every opportunity to see what, kind of where he flashes. Right now is a great time. I wanted to see what he looked like before we got out of the minicamp and the OTAs at left guard. And he looked good. He could stay a little more square, things like that. But his feet look good. His hands look good. He's able to punch quickly with his hands and react pretty quickly in there. So I wouldn't rule him out, as a potential left guard. I would also say that John Simpson's done a great job in there. Ben Cleveland has been working both sides, but we got him working right tackle now. You saw that. Then Salah's doing a nice job in there. You may have noticed that. He looks good in there. So it's going to be quite a fight for that spot.
John, is everything okay with Zay Flowers?
Yeah, he had a kind of a tweak, soft tissue thing. He should be back next week, at the latest.
John, we've seen Gus off to the side with trainers. Did he have anything in the offseason, and is he going to be ready for minicamp?
Yeah, I don't know. I think minicamp partially ready. I'm hearing training camp supposed to be fully ready. Yeah, it just wasn't quite ready to get back out and practice yet. No setback. Maybe they're being a little cautious, but that's what they're doing.
We can do two more guys.
John, just along those lines, is there anyone that we shouldn't expect to practice at minicamp next week?
I don't really have the list in front of me. I can't remember who everybody is right now.
Last one, James.
John, Lamar and
You mean like as far as reporting to minicamp or injury-wise?
Either.
The injury-wise, I'm not sure. It's nothing other than the guys you already know about. But expect everybody to report. You know, it's mandatory. Yeah.
Lamar and T. Martin both talked about how he's going to have a little bit more flexibility at the line, a little bit more freedom. How do you think that is going, and kind of just as kind of the evolution, I'm guessing?
Yeah, it is the evolution, you know, and it's something that we've been in that world before, but not to this degree. To me, the offense starts in that world more than it did before, and I'm excited about that. I know Lamar's excited about that. He and I have had conversations about it. Obviously, Todd is right in there with T, coaching the offense to the quarterbacks. That's been really good. We've had a lot of one-on-one sessions in terms of, you know, just how we're going to operate and how the quarterbacks need to operate. I think you saw today the communication probably better than what you saw last week, right? So we just got to keep building on that.
All right, thanks, Coach.
All right, thanks, guys.